My name is Mecrat and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. The season of the Wardy is upon us, but I think it would be best to refer to it as a season of the rant a bit, because a lot of people have voiced some opinion about a few changes very loudly online to Bungie. One of the reasons, and one of the changes recently made, was addressing last week's TWAB. Bungie decided to basically give us more stats to track that show improvement week over week in our emblems. Emblem 2.0, just like Armour 2.0. But to give this feature, displaying previous stats had to be sacrificed. I don't know why, but they said why. It's just that I don't see the reason that you would basically eliminate a whole bunch of stats. Like from the last 2 years, all our previous achievements, especially the one that just finished, the fractal line donation, people basically went out of their way to make sure that they got donated a lot to get that shown on the emblem. And did Bungie give us a heads up about it? No, nada, nothing, just zip. And basically, since Destiny 2 launched over 2+ years ago, it's just like everything that we did that we could actually track just went straight out the door. But they're trying to do something new, and they always modify, they change, they update it over time. But the way it currently feels is basically be like ignoring Bungie's past achievements, just looking at this wall that is displayed outside their headquarters. It basically say, okay, you know what? Whatever they've made in the past doesn't matter. Let's see what this does. And I would not necessarily be a fan of Bungie without everything they've done in the past. But you know what? Let's see. Let's see where it goes. Let's see what direction it takes. They've been with us since we've been in Destiny since 2014, and you know what? They've definitely come through. So they have said they're going to make changes to some of them to basically give us back some of the stats that were tracked before, and it might be good. But until then, I just say, break out the torches and basically just let them know. Give us back our numbers. We want our numbers back. Numbers from Strikes, Gambit, Crucible, open world content. Those who had their million+ fractal donations as well. The Iron Burden completions. We want them back for especially them. I didn't do it, but there are other people who did. 2,500 kills below light level in Iron Banner. That was a grind. 2 million+ fractal donation. That was a grind. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Well, no, they're bringing back the fractal donations, so that's okay. But we definitely want it back. So give us back our numbers, Bungie. We'll be happy then. Moving on from there, we need to talk about Armour. Update 2.80 came out with changes to seasonal armor mods, which will allow mods from the prior, current, and next season to be equipped. So, Armor from the Undying can equip Season of Opulence, Undying, and Dawn mods. Dawn Armor can equip Undying, Dawn, and now Worthy mods. It does give the ability to mix and match different mods from different seasons to allow you different abilities from different seasons and based on what activity you're completing as well. If you like playing aggressively in raids, use some of the mods that give you resilience from Season of the Dawn, the mods that help you with that specific raid, and others that help with damage or ammunition. That's basically a good combination. Just depends on how you it. I like the ability to mix and match with different sets. I also like the fact that with this season, they also give us the ability to change elemental affinity on those sets as well. So if I find a good set that I want to use for the Season of Dawn, or since they're also dropping the substitution alloy set from the Undying, if I find one from that as well, that would definitely be good. The ability to mix and match with the different sets, it's very, very good. But it still does leave one thing in question. That is vault space. Because changing elemental affinity, it gets expensive, especially if you masterwork it. And you all basically want something from possibly every season. You want something from Undying, you want something from Dawn, and you also want something from the Season of the Worthy. But me myself, I have other things like weapons that I have from year one. Some of those weapons still have some of my highest kills today, just looking through Charlemagne, or well, Champagne, Charlemagne. I have deleted a lot of my old armor that I will not be able to use going forward, including some I can never acquire again. But those weapons, well, some of them are masterwork, some of them have my kill count on them. I'm not getting rid of those. But with all the new armor being introduced and then armor mods from different seasons wanting to go back to do different abilities, it still makes vault space very, very precious. And over multiple seasons, it's going to add up. New weapons, especially god roll weapons that you've done your grind for. Keeping armor to basically play different activities. You want to play Gambit, you want to play the raid, you want to do strikes. Well, you can do any strikes to almost anything. You want to do the Seraph Towers, and you want to have specific gear if you're doing a speed run or you're trying to do a flawless run. It's basically going to the armor can definitely help determine that, and that space that you need to keep all of this basically keeps reducing season, well, has reduced season over season. Deleting the old year one weapons is sometimes easier because yes, I can pull them from collections. Year 2, year 3, not so much. We can't pull those from collections because Bungie is giving them random rolls. But so essentially they've locked them out. And with the fact that they're going to start basically sunsetting some of those by not allowing us to infuse them going forward, well, that's also another thing. There are those god roll weapons from year 2 that you want to keep, and then the ones we're getting from year 3 that we want to keep, depending again how you, based on which ones work for you. Are you a PvP aficionado enjoying trials that's back now, or are you PvE that basically you just want to shoot, you just want to shoot and kill things and just enjoy the game slowly but surely with different weapons, and just going back to basically some of the old weapons that were there from year 1, like the rocket launchers that everyone was using for so long, and the curtain call. Or are you going to basically move to the pyroclastic flow, which is the new one? Are you going to use the old Uriel's gift that was actually good and decent, or are you going to stick with the new ones? Are you going to use the positive outlook? These are all weapons I've stored over time, but again, you also have the ones from the forges. You have that roll that you've been grinding for on every slot. You have the rocket launcher, you have the auto rifle, you have the hand cannon, you got the sniper rifle, you got the pulse rifle, you got the bow, and the shotgun from the raids of that season as well. You have the light machine gun, hammerhead, the perfect one for you. It's just, when are they going to give us more vault space? We want more. We need more vault, not want. We need more vault space. And I get it. Bungie is going to prioritize what is best because they're no longer on the Activision, so they don't have the same resources that they used to. But we need more vault space. We need more vault space. It's getting harder and harder every season to delete some of these weapons. But you know what? I'm sure we'll all have to make those hard choices. And then it's just, hopefully by the time they give us more vault space, it won't be too late, and I would not have lost maybe that good sniper rifle that I enjoy using so much, or maybe the grenade launcher, or is it the auto rifle? Which one? But either way, Bungie has definitely delivered a good season. Now, this season is for PvP. It's not for PvE. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to try doing some trials runs. I'm not a PvE fiend. Hopefully my clan keeps helping me. I'll appreciate it a lot, but otherwise, let's just enjoy the season and see what Bungie comes up next for us. And if you did enjoy this video and would like to see more content from me, please hit that subscribe button and slap that thumbs up button. Thank you for coming, and you have a good day.